In today's video, we're going to focus on the lookup function in Excel. Very common function is required on a daily basis, so you must learn to master this function and also understand what is the easiest way through it. If you are a beginner to Excel, I must stress that do not use VLOOKUPs or HLOOKUPs or even index and match. If you want to do just simple lookups, just use XLOOKUP, which we're going to focus in this video. So let's dive in. Let's say what we want to do is we want to pull an individual's salary for a given name. So for example, here we've got Gary Shaw, his salary is 108 and it's pulled in here. Let's say if we replace this with another person and uh, like this, and then we can see the formula picks the right salary. So that's a basic lookup. We have used an XLOOKUP, and this is the send text of an XLOOKUP, which you would need to be comfortable with to master this function. So there are three main bits to this. One is the lookup value. You need to know in the formula what is lookup value. You need to know what lookup array is in one return array. So lookup value is what you are searching for. So in this example, mark is the lookup value. Lookup array is where you are searching. So in this example, this is the array you are searching. Hence, you need to pass this into the function. Uh, and then return array is where you want to pull the value from. So in this example, we want the function to look in this data set. When it matches mark, which is matching here, it returns the corresponding salary. So that is the basics, and you can see the function is quite straightforward. We need to search lookup value is mark, which is H9. We need to search for this in range B8 to B35, and where it matches, return the equivalent value from range C8 to C35. Now what I've done is if it's not in the list, then return not in the list, which we can just do this and you can see it returns not in the list. Uh, by default, if you do not put in the match mode, so match mode essentially is are you looking for an exact match or not? In basic lookups, you are looking for exact match. So you would always have the exact match to be 0, as you can see the match mode I put 0. And the search mode is something else we can do, but let's dive into it a bit later. It's slightly advanced. Now we have just seen that it works on a vertical basis. The formula would also work when the data is horizontally presented. Let's look at this data set where it's horizontally presented. Uh, Idea is exactly the same, nothing unique or different here. So let's write the function x lookup. Lookup value is David here. Lookup array is this names list, and the equivalent salary is in here. And we match, if it's not found, we say not found. And match mode, we want to go exact, so we go 0. And here you go. You can see we have done it horizontally as well. Now, so this is quite a flexible function. It works vertically down, as we have done here. It works horizontally across. Now let's see if the function still works if the lookup array is on the right hand side. We can just copy and cut it across. We can do this. Now you can see Excel formulas is automatically move over, which is done. We don't need to do anything with the formula itself. Now let's test it. What if I put Gary in the lookup, what it does? You can see 108, it's still working. So you can see XLOOKUP is extremely flexible. We haven't even touched on the search mode. Search mode is the final, more advanced feature where you can use wildcards. What that means is it would return searches on a on a partial matches as well. So this is it. This is the basics of a lookup. If you are starting out or you are even an intermediate skill set, I'd highly advise not to do VLOOKUPs, not to do HLOOKUPs. Index and match is decent, but it's not as intuitive as simple to use as XLOOKUP. Hope you enjoyed the video.